Hello there, everybody, and welcome to session 50 of To the Skies. I am, of course, your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quests here on Twitch and YouTube. Now, with me today, as you can see here, we have got my lovely and amazing cast. We've got Stories from the Roses, we've got Wingo the Wizard, and we've got Johnny Deadman. But today we're also going to have a guest joining us, but we will get to meet them later on. I don't have any housekeeping as of yet, so I get to pass immediately over to my lovely party and ask them if we can have a quick recap, i.e. guys, what the hell happened last session?
Strategic planning.
Hmm?
Strategic planning. 8.
Yes, strategic planning.
Will you please bring out the charts?
You have a PowerPoint prepared?
I wish I did. I should have.
I know. I would have put it together for you.
Next time we have a mission like this, I absolutely will help with the group project. Absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
going to be done in Sharpie. It's going to be amazing.
I'll have a conspiracy board behind me.
I love
Kill
that.
everyone and leave.
You guys want me to give a recap just with words?
Always.
Okay. So, it was the morning of the day that we were gonna ride at dawn, and we're like, okay, we're gonna go fight now. And we're getting all ready. We're getting all packed up, our little backpack of like explosives and things. And then Jericho's like, wait, what if we had a colossal dragon? And we were like, what a great idea. And so Granite got to become this ginormous marble dragon. And we were like, let's go. And so we were like ripping through their defenses. And Fez is like, take out the artillery. And then I'm like, cover us, Randuin. And then and we're just fighting our way through. And some of our ships were getting boarded, and we kind of had to like deviate some attention. Heathcliff, I love you. Can you please not bark?
He's cheering you
Please
on.
not bark.
Like,
I
the
know
entire
you want
time.
to go eat Uncle Mark, but you cannot.
I know you want to go eat Uncle Mark, but you cannot.
Yeah, my uncle's staying with us, and Heath doesn't like it. Hey, can you please be nice? Okay. Anyways, so we're still going, and then these like little like blah, 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 monster mockingjay creatures come out into the ocean. They're like, we're gonna kill you, and we're like, no, you're not. So Fez is like, rain down the Eldritch Blast. And I made like a vortex, and then Jericho was like, time for some sashimi, and it was great times. And we did pretty well, and we got to the hangar, and we got off our ship, or not our ship, I was gonna say our ship, but our dragon, and we're like, come on, mages, we're gonna go infiltrate. And so the mages come with us, and we get into this hallway, and we're like, okay, we can't like waste time on anything, but if we find something worth our while, like one of these side doors that we pass, maybe we'll do something. And then we committed war crimes, because there were things that were worth our time. And so we found the control centers, and we did a lot of not happy things to those people. And we also found their like armory and things like that. And Silas was like, I'm just gonna lock that. So if this place goes down, they just get to yank at that door in despair. And then, yes.
Security door, not the armory door. Just making sure that was said.
Yes. Sorry.
Not very often I get to correct you.
Yes.
I was just wanting to make sure it was the
Appreciate
security
it.
door, not the armory. The armory was bogus.
That is so true. Yes, because we went in there and it was like, regular weapons. Rat.
The stuff that we had like 10 levels ago. Thank you.
Yep.
This is nothing special.
Heath, come here. I'm gonna have you come on my lap real quick. Heathcliff, come here. Come on. Get away from the door. Can't have Uncle Mark. Come here.
I want him.
Heathcliff.
I want him.
I'm gonna throw my sock at you. Come here.
I get him. I get him.
Come here. Good night.
Did you know that there's someone in your house that I don't like?
Yes.
To let you know again and again and again.
Yeah, I know, dude. Okay, so then we're like, okay, we gotta go to this elevator and go down. And while we were in the command center, we had seen that there was a prison. We're like, let's go to the prison, because that's probably where Fergus is. So we get down there, and it's like one of those, I'm trying to remember the name of the particular prison that it reminded me of, but it had like a circular tower in the middle, so that you kind of had to like
Lilo
go
and
down.
Stitch.
The
Lilo and Stitch ones where they kept Juma.
Yeah,
where it was just like.
but there is
boom, boom, boom,
a
boom.
real life prison that's actually really similar to the one that Bran was describing. I think it was in like Siberia or something. Anyways, I don't remember what it's called, but it's really intense. And we were like, we gotta get these people out. And the one time that we were like, screw looking for traps, there was a trap. And it canceled all our magic. And we were like, well, that is a problem. But we got to like the little center command console, and we were like, puzzle, our greatest enemy. But through some fantastic investigation rolls, we were like, aha, press the buttons. And we opened all the cells, and we got our magic back. And all the people in the cells were like, let's go get our stuff, and then we're gonna mess people up. And we're like, yeah, go do that. And we found Fergus, but Fergus was like catatonic, kind of just like standing and staring at nothing. And this dude was like, yo, that is not your son. Somebody came and did some magic jumbo stuff, and that is not your kid. And we proved that because Jericho was like, listen to me, Fergus, and he did not respond. And Fergus would respond to that. He knows his mama well enough. So we decided, okay, we're gonna keep going down. And we were having to decide, are we gonna go down to the sea floor or to the floor right above that? Because either one could be where Fergus was. And we also know that there's like a frickin' kraken here just having a grand old time. So we're like, okay, where do we want to go? So we went to the floor right above the sea floor. And we get in there, we're like, this is not a happy place, because we find like a celestial and an infernal devil and a dragon and an elder brain that are all having like their essence like sapped out of them. And it was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good. We saw that in the cutscene. Like our characters didn't, but we did. And we found our BBG, who also happens to be Aid's creator, which was so fun. And she was filled with murderous rage and was ready to show everybody why her creator specifically designed her as the one to take away everything somebody loves. And so we all like are charging in, ready to mess this guy up, and he's like, I'm awakening my final form. And we are having to like fight through some like magic forces. And nothing was really working. Oh wait, best part. What the heck is wrong with me? Fez had the best moment. I literally rewatched the moment like 5 times. Fez, his helm was like, hey Fez, let me cut a deal with you, buddy. Let this guy finish his transformation and I'll get you some good stuff. And Fez was like, I don't trust old men. And he got rid of that helmet because he loves the power of friendship more than power. And it was so good. And I was a little teary-eyed the whole time, and it was amazing. But it turned out, because the helm flew off and was like, peace out. And BBEG guy all of a sudden, you know, had like the cybernetic eye from Ingot and all that jazz. So it was like, oh no! BBEG was future Fez all along! Curse you! Then we stormed the castle, and 8 tried to guiding bolt this guy in the face, and it didn't work, and he was about to blast her with just pure celestial smiting energy, but then there was a little, like, snap, and a portal opened up, and somebody's walking through, and that's where we ended.
That is pretty much it.
And then we leveled up,
Fantastic.
and
I wish.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. I have my
I'll watch
notes.
the VOD back. Hold up.
I have my notes right in front of me. I'm very sure it didn't happen.
Persuasion check?
It's going to be a DC.
Really cute.
That's going to be a DC 99.
That one.
Did you roll and get an at 20? Well,
Nat 20.
unfortunately, I don't do auto success. So
I'm still putting it in the chat. I don't fucking care.
So
That's hilarious.
What I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to very quickly just give us a little recap of the last moments. Excuse me a moment. I'm also going to... Oh, well, that wasn't pleasant. I'm also going to offer up a very quick apology, just in case. My wife is on holiday, so I'm here with Astrid by myself. Astrid is asleep, but if she does wake up and toddle in, I'm just going to sit her on my knee and finish the rest of the session.
Oh no, what are we ever gonna do? I love that baby girl.
I know, right? Okay, so before we left off, 8 had ran up full as high as they could muster at this point, guiding bolt right to this guy's face. It was a critical hit, full blown, straight into the face, blinding light that obscured everyone's vision, and as it cleared, he stood there with very little damage done. He tilted his head, took that radiant energy, drawn from his chest, it moved out down into his hand before he splayed it out, pointing it past 8, and then cast it back. But before it was able to happen, it fizzled out. I think that you've all seen at some point in your life a counterspell. And it's at this point a portal has opened up. And a couple of things happen as this portal opens. One, a faint breeze blows through. You hear the sound of footsteps on twigs, foliage. And then a person steps out. And as this person steps out, I would like to invite our guest to show themselves.
Come on, Charlie.
They should be coming in at any point.
That's your cue!
Son of a bitch!
And there it is.
That was a jump scare.
Thank you, Charlie, for covering for me.
Oh my god, babe.
Hi.
This is also a point where I would like to give my party another little surprise that I've been sitting on for months. I told you all when I said there was going to be a guest coming in that they were coming in for a couple of sessions. That's not the case, as Abigail's coming back, Echo's returning. So we got our Echo back. But for those...
So much trauma, man! You caused so much trauma, you're just gonna walk back in our lives! How dare you!
Yes, I am.
I love how it's like, this is going to be a happy moment, and what's happening is, you caused so much shit!
Marty was saying goodbye the first day, and you fucking... Oh my god, I really thought it was Charlie.
Yep, Charlie helped.
Oh
I
my
actually-
god.
I actually messaged Charlie after you said it's Charlie. I messaged Charlie afterwards going, do it, and he went, I'm already doing it.
Charlie, you bitch, but also thanks. Like, that was
Oh,
out of everyone. I was not expecting you at all, and I'm so happy. I missed you so much.
I missed you guys too, a lot.
so, as always, Abby, would you like to introduce who you'll be playing as?
Yeah, sure. So, stepping out of the portal is a figure, a very familiar one. She's got incredibly pale skin, although there's like a little more, instead of like being like chalk white, there's a little more of a pallor to it. Like there's like blush on her cheeks. Her hair is incredibly long now. It is nearly to the ground, as it flows with an imperceptible breeze. And her antlers that were very small have grown quite a bit. And she looks just a little older. She's carried a lot of youth with her, and she still has that. But she does look a little older. And she wears a maroon gown, off the shoulder, long sleeves with a red corset. And her, those pale, pupilless eyes look around, and she has, and the incantation of the counter spell has finished. As she's looking highly confused and holding the sword of the plains that Fezzit had lent to her in case she could ever come back. And she's just looking around at everyone, kind of dumbfounded, as behind her, a young, purple, iridescent dragon walks out. That kind of shines with gold when it moves. If anyone remembers, she had a gold dragon egg.
The only one now.
It is...
Hi.
So, Echo, as you step back, the moment this portal is sprung from the Sword of the Plains being used, you've seen this being levying out this damage, and you've immediately came in with the counter spell. Any quips? Any concocted words here, or is it just pure instinctual rushing?
Is that Fez? No, wait.
Long story.
Which one's... Hi, which
The
one?
little one.
Okay.
Little one's the real one.
Okay.
Echo, is that you?
We have to talk later.
Echo, Orchid is going to look up at you, and telepathically, they're going to say, which one?
The big one.
Which one? They
If I-
turn, and their scales kind of flex up a little bit. Like, the way bearded dragons, their scales flex up when they get aggressive. So their scales kind of pick up, almost giving them a kind of spinier look. And then they kind of do that thing like cats do when they're about to fight, where they kind of hunker, like they spread their legs out a bit and hunker down.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
The commander of the fleet, this lord in power, is going to look over y'all and say, the gang is all together. That will make this easier.
What?
And then they will splay their hands, and they're going to cast a spell on themselves. They're going to
And I
cast.
already counterspell.
They're going to cast Mirror Image. So you watch as 1, 2, 3, 4 forms of them step out. And it's at this point I invite my party now to roll for initiative. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited!
Ooh,
I'm kind of nervous.
oh my god.
Oh, heck yeah, I got a nat 20, baby.
Oh,
Gosh dang! 17, right? Yes, I did.
I
Did
got
anybody-
a 10.
Did anybody get above 25? Between 25 and 20? What did you get? 23, okay.
Yeah. My nat 20.
Between 20 and 15.
17.
17 for yourself. Echo. Fez, you said you got a 10.
Yeah.
Jericho, what did you pull in for us?
10.
A 10?
I'm so thrown off. Where the fuck have you been?
We'll talk.
I'm focused somewhere else right now. Where'd the dragon come from?
She's
What's
into like
your
Doctor
initiative?
Strange circle. She's like, we'll talk soon, hang on.
What's your initiative modifier, Jericho? 5. Fez, what's yours?
3.
Okay, so that'll be a Jericho and then a Fez. Okay. So, as it comes to the beginning of their turn, I am going to state that in this current action, in this current round, their spellcasting modifier will be intelligence. I have to specify this at the beginning of each round. At the beginning
they're
of their
going to
turn.
be tapping into different magics, probably.
Multi-class.
No, it's very specific. It's not a multi-class thing. It's very specifically they can choose what their spellcasting modifier is.
Yeah, because like if he's
Depending on
using
what kind of
celestial
magic
energy, it
they're
might be
gonna
different
use.
than the infernal energy. So
Very
whichever
much
one he's
so.
tapping into.
He's switching sources. Great.
Fantastic.
So, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to sacrifice 2 of his attacks in order to cast a spell as part of his action. He's going to gesture into the middle, and as he gestures, his eyes flex over purple.
Counterspell.
Oh, he's got elder brain energy.
A black and purple pulsating miasma obscures his eyes, and purple veins spread from the center of his chest up his shoulder, down his arms, and he's going to clench his fist as he's going to cast Synaptic Static.
That's so cool. It's a new round, so I'm gonna counterspell that.
Counterspell, yep, of course. At what level?
I'll just do 3. I'm gonna roll for it.
Cool.
Oh, that's a natural 20 for a 26.
I mean, there's no way you can cast it at a 16th level, so yeah. With that, you counterspell the magic that was pulsing from him, as he did choose to cast it at the 6th level. Therefore, 10 plus 6 would have been 60.
Yeah.
So as you do that, he will look at this, then he'll look at you, Echo, and he'll go, noted.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
And then he's
Okay.
going to bonus action. He is going to blink.
No.
Or it's not blink. I've just realised I remember there's a spell called blink. It's not blink. It's like a psychic reverberation. He vibrates.
The DM appropriate blink.
He vibrates briefly in spot before there's a slight disturbance near you, Echo, and he is right next to you. At which point, not even looking at you, he just splays out an arm as if to almost like clothesline. And as he hits, he's going to go for his second attack. He's then going to, as he hits, he's going to try and punch down, aiming to almost like clothesline and then midair hit you and drive you into the ground.
I love that. All right.
So the first hit is going to be, as this is a melee attack, he is not able to add his spellcasting modifier onto it, so I have to take note of that. That will be a total of 18.
No, my AC is 19.
Okay, so the first one will not hit. As he swings his arm out, you're able to avoid, so then in that case, the other one will just come round as a hook straight into the gut, and that is going to be a 19 on the die for a total of 29.
Okay, meets it. No, okay, yeah, that is.
So drives in this.
Echo got beefy.
Yeah, she's dummy big.
Have you seen Echo's thighs? My God!
It's all in the ass.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, hold up. It's been chronically. I'm supposed to the only one that has the button that's what was on Memento?
So he drives this fist into your gut. He is going to deal a total of 12 bludgeoning damage. And that would be 10 psychic. That's already halved.
You knew where I was going. I was about to be like,
I know exactly where you were going. And as he's hit you with at least one melee attack, I do need you to make for me a strength saving throw.
Yeah, totally. I'm really good at those. That's a 2. That's a dirty 1.
Oh! Naughty dirty 1!
Welcome, so as he swings out this left cross, you manage to avoid it, but then as he catches you in the gut, you feel this energy, this remnant energy of this spellcast reverberate down his hand into his fist and push you back as he moves you back 10 feet.
Oh gosh, I did not expect to be punched by an old man today.
I've actually just realised something I've never thought of there. It says he can move them 10 feet in any direction. Does that mean he can uppercut, send you 10 feet in there, and then let you take a d6 of fall damage as you hit the ground?
Probably.
I'll allow it.
I need to, no, not just now. Just for future, I need to start trying to utilise that. That is his actions. That is his action done. That's also his bonus action being done. He has not used his movement speed. But what I'm going to say is, as he does that and he knocks you back, Echo, he's just going to tilt his head, and he's going to use 5 feet of his movement speed to just casually step 5 foot forward towards you. Just, as he does it, as he's walking, it's almost like absent-minded as he's walking, he's just flexing his fists.
Alright, buddy.
After that, it goes to 8. You're up.
Okay. Can you remind me, were there windows that showed the water outside in here, or was it just the different, chambers of creatures?
No, so there's the chambers, but then in amongst them all is, very, very thick glass wall, essentially. This entire thing is visible to the outside. You can see the battle going on up above you and below you as well.
Can I see our tentacle friend?
There is definitely a shape at the very bottom, as far as you can see, but major details you can't make out. You can tell it's a gargantuan creature, maybe verging into, Titan-sized, but beyond that, no.
She's gonna take Wave and just go, Wave, do you think you can take over that thing? Like you did in the in-between?
I can definitely try, but I'm just going to be 100% honest with you, like I always am. I'm not expecting good things.
That's so valid. I'm going to try and dominate Beast on it.
I understand what you mean now. It is far, far out of range.
How far?
You're talking
120 feet? No, it's 60 feet. Oh yeah, probably can't.
You've got about maybe 400 feet.
Ah, dang it.
To
Okay.
go down.
Dang it.
I thought you were just using it as you can make out the shape of it. In the depths below, but as for being within range of things, maybe a well-built warlock with spell sniper, maybe, but not at this point.
Yeah. Okay, cool. In that case, bonus action, I'm gonna activate my starry form, and we're gonna do the starfish because we're gonna get hit a lot. And then I'm gonna go ahead. It's probably not gonna work, but I am gonna go ahead and try and do a thorn whip on this guy and try and pull him 10 feet closer to me and away from Echo.
Okay. So thorn whip is our roll to hit.
Yes. So we'll see, because I infamously roll terrible at this. This is a 1. It's a 1!
A 1.
Natch. Natch 1.
Okay. So the wording of this is very specific, as he is going to use a reaction on that. It doesn't matter if you hit him, as it is a attack,
Oh, no.
and it's made against him. He's going to redirect. So as you throw this thorn whip out, he's going to throw his hand out from the doesn't turn his head or anything. Throws his hand out.
Oh.
Moves towards who'll I do? Jericho or Fezzit? Jericho or Fezzit? I like Fezzit. He's going to put it towards Fezzit and flex his hand, which means it's actually going to go towards Fezzit. Now, how this is going to work? Fezzit.
Roll again?
No, he's going to roll.
Oh noes! Oh noes!
Okay. So Fez, that is going to be a total of 22.
Question.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Thorn whip, would that go off of your wisdom instead of your intelligence this time then?
No, 'cause he's probably
so
using his.
He essentially what he's doing is, instead of him copying the attack, he's basically hijacking the attack.
I
So
don't
it's
like
still-
that.
It's still all of 8's things. It's just he's essentially using his telekinetic capabilities from the Elder Brain to hijack the attack. So how it actually goes down is, he can use his reaction to redirect any single target attack that is made against him. This includes both physical and magical. He then chooses a new target within 60 feet and makes a ranged attack roll on them using his spellcasting modifier. On a hit, the player who casted the spell or made the ranged weapon attack rolls damage and or the effects. The target then takes the damage rolled plus an additional 8 damage depending on the type of magic being utilised by him, along with any additional effects. So Echo, can you roll any damage that would be needed for Thorn Whip? And Fez, you'll be taking an additional 8, sorry. And Fez,
Like I
you'll be
missed
taking an
something.
additional 8 psychic damage as it hits you.
I'm gonna real quickly throw a woe onto that and see if I can lower his attack enough.
So that's you rolling a d6 and taking that off of the
D6.
22? Cool. Go
Yeah.
for it.
My AC
Okay,
is
that-
16, so we're going to go down by a lot.
It was a 5.
So that takes it
So
down
it-
to 17.
Even if it got 6, you would have.
Yeah.
It would meet it.
It would
Beats
be a
it.
meets it, beats it.
Oh,
But
that's
if it-
right. Damn.
But if it brought it down, down to 6, it would be a meets it, beats it, meaning it wouldn't. Oh no, meets it, beats it, it would hit it.
Yeah, beats
Yeah,
it,
because it was still
So-
your attack roll, but
So
Okay.
in that case, don't use the woe, because that's just a
Okay.
wasted resource, and
Yeah.
you couldn't have made it either way.
okay.
Okay,
That's
so
called DM mercy.
if you can roll the damage for Thorn Whip, and you were going to pull him away, so what we'll do is we'll utilise the same kind of distance, because it's still your spellcast, and
Mhm.
Fez, you're pulled 10 feet towards it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you rolled really well. Dang it. At least well for a cantrip. That's 17 piercing damage, I believe.
So
Double check
17
that.
magical piercing plus 8 psychic damage.
Yep. I'm so sorry, Fess.
And as he does that, he's going to speak, and it's going to, as he speaks, it reverberates around the place. It's echoing in your mind as well as your ears to all of you, as he's just going to say, predictable, very predictable.
Yeah, give me with a spoon.
And as Fez is pulled towards you, he's going to say, It's as if I've seen all of this, everything you do. It's as if it's all there. I can see memories, times spent around campfires on ships. I've seen how you all operate, because he has the helmet. So everything that Fez has ever done with you guys with that helmet, he now sees it. He has a read on how you guys fight.
I hate stream snipers.
Fez breaks the fourth wall. That'll make sense to everybody back home.
Turns to the camera like Jim from The Office.
Is that you? Is that everything for you? Do you have anything else that you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay, then in that case, we move on to Echo.
Okay.
Get his booty.
Yeah, I have a question first. That thing he just did to like redirect, is that like a passive thing, or did he use his reaction?
That was his reaction.
Heck yeah!
To be specific, because you don't know, that is our reaction.
Yeah, he might have multiple. Alright. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Can you make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please?
He certainly can do it with disadvantage. Is there a reason it's with disadvantage? That's what.
Yeah, because I'm spending the sorcery points to make him have disadvantage.
Heck yeah, we love that.
We're gonna test the waters a little bit.
Is it a spell or a magical effect?
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay,
yes,
cool.
it is a spell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so in that case, okay. Either way, it's not very good. So that's going to be a total of 19.
Does not beat a 25. So
Okay. See, it was really good, but wasn't quite, 7 points higher.
yeah, so what happens is this old man punched me in the gut. And I was here to have a pleasant reunion with my friends. And instead I got punched in the gut. So I cast Disintegrate.
You are casting Disintegrate on
I am, but I'm just testing the water, so this is only a 6th level Disintegrate.
Just a 6th
Goes
level
back,
Disintegrate.
baby! Echo is
Light
back,
disintegration.
baby!
Just
The
a
signature
casual.
move right off the rip.
So that's a
I would
78 force damage.
I would like it to be noted it is both the signature spell casts right off the rip. Fucking counter spell, then fuck
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Disintegrate.
Abby's coming into the scene like, oh, you kept it warm for me.
This really has been to the skies. I don't know. Now I gotta say the name of the.
It's
of
been
the
a millennia. I've been holding this in for 9 months. Last time I made something fart so bad it exploded. Watch what I can do to an old man.
Let's try to top that.
So that is force damage, isn't it?
Yes. So he
Yes,
might be
yes.
resistant, but
That's why I was just double checking. He's not.
yes.
He is not currently.
Noted.
So yeah, roll the damage for that.
I did 78.
78. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I just used D&D Beyond because that's too much math.
of course. So you, as he's turning and flicks this away, and he takes another step towards you, you gesture out with your finger, and this beam strikes him in the chest. And you watch as the skin and muscle of his torso is blasted off of him, showing a skeletal ribcage. And in the center of it, organs and viscera, but for some reason the lungs crackle and pulse as if containing magma. The heart that beats has scripture written over it that shines with divine light.
Oh, he's Christian, old man.
Ginger, old,
Oh.
Christian. We're just adding to the list here, like the things we hate: old, ginger,
Learning
and
more
Christian.
things about him.
Currently, what we hate, what we really hate above all else, is a member of the royal family.
There it is. It's all coming together.
Our mortal enemy is a slightly older Prince Harry. Awesome. And so yeah, the lungs reverberate and pulse and crackle and glow as if there is fire or magna from within them. The heart, again, scripture and glowing with celestial light. And even the bones themselves, the bones are charred black, but they pulse with this red writing, which seems almost similar to the divine writing on the heart, but twisted and jagged. And as it blasts away, the bones beneath not the bones, sorry, where there would be other organs like a stomach and stuff like that, there was just metal. Wires and tubes and cables and such, but as it strikes and hits somebody, staggers back from that, the flesh starts to knit back. He's gonna look down, look back at you, echo, and say, again, predictable. But he doesn't have a reaction. Echo, that was your action. Do you have a bonus action or anything you would like to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna use my Twilight Step.
Okay.
So I can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. I get to instantly step. And so I'm just gonna move like 30 feet away from this old man, because what the heck?
Absolutely fair.
And then he's gonna just automatically take 6 fire damage, because it's my transformation boon from being a fae.
It is indeed. So you pulse out the way, and flames are going to lick and burn up the side of him. He is not resistant to fire damage at this moment in time, so he's going to take that 6. So I had to laugh at the number. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Is it a bonus action to command Orchid to do anything?
No. Orchid
Awesome.
works completely in tandem with you. So
Perfect.
So that's up to you. You can, if you want to pilot Orchid, then you don't need to give a bonus command and flat. If you want me to operate Orchid as like an NPC, so you're not juggling multiple stat blocks, then you can thematic as give a command, but it won't actually take any of your action economy. It will just be telling me what you want Orchid to do. So it's up to you on how you want to do it. If you want to run Orchid, or if you want me to run Orchid.
Okay, right now, because this guy seems kind of gnarly, and Orchid's just the littlest guy, I'm gonna send her to take the dodge action, and just kind of go in a little corner to hide right now. In fact, I'm gonna have her poof away right now. So
okay. So Orchid will
she'll come back later.
utilize. Yeah, Orchid will utilize. What we'll do is like I said, we'll call that a bonus action.
Okay.
We'll call that Orchid's bonus action. Is what I mean.
Got it. Great.
For them to poof in and out of the Feywild. So Orchid looks at you, gives a nod, and then hops. And as they hop, it's almost like this little cloud of effervescent, bubbling vapor appears, and they just kind of inside it and dissipate.
All right, good job, girl. Okay. I just smile at the old man. Long time no see.
He's looking at the portal and then snaps his head back to you and is like, "We did not predict that."
Oh, thank you. See, I knew there would be something. I knew there would be something that you wouldn't be able to predict.
After Echo, it's going to go to Jericho.
So, Jericho has changed since you've left. She now has a gigantic egg on her chest. And, is anyone within melee range of the BBEG right now?
Yes, Echo.
No, Echo
Nope, I
left.
yeeted.
Oh yeah, no, you bounced out, didn't you? So in that case, no, nobody is.
Well, that sucks because my plan was based off of Echo being there. This is so consistent, you not being where I need you to be. Okay.
No, I would have stayed.
I can't. I was 10. My initiative was 10. So I don't need to move then because I have crossbow expert, so I actually can throw things within 5 feet without disadvantage. So I was like, I can actually get some advantage on. Nope, Echo fucked up. So from over here, some blades. You can see she's throwing blades, and they almost look like they're not even touching my hands. Like I'm barely commanding them. Foo foo foo. Three hits with Xavier.
Awesome.
That is a 23.
23. That will hit.
That is 22.
22 will hit.
That a 17.
Sorry, was that a 17?
17.
17 won't hit.
Okay, so that's base 42, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. 61 damage.
61 damage, and how much of that is psychic?
That was a 6 and a 6, 12.
12 of that is psychic. Okay, so 61 minus 12.
He's
he
immune.
becomes 14. Because he is currently embodying the Elder Brain, therefore he's channeling psychics. His immunity at this point doesn't have his.
I guess I'll just get rid of that 8. I'll just get rid of the D8. Why fucking roll it? Damn it. And I look at this man and I go, "Oh, I do not like you one bit. I don't know you. I do not like you, and I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to do it again.
I'ma do it again!
23.
23 will hit.
22.
22 will hit.
Way more than that.
Okay, awesome.
So that's 3 hits, so that's base 63 damage. 67, 68, 69, 70.
70 damage on that one, and that's without the psychic?
I did not roll the psychic damage.
Cool, so yep, then that'll hit.
And remind me, oh sorry, you go.
Sorry, so as you're grabbing, so you're wielding the blades as your weapon right now? Okay.
Yep.
So as you're grabbing, throwing, this blade hurtles towards and cuts. And then as the second one comes in, it cuts again. The third one, as it comes at it, he puts his hand out and throws it back at you. But as he throws it back at you, you snatch it and throw it right back, cutting into him. Again, the second one that's came around, you throw this into him, it cuts at him. And as the third one comes back, as this fifth attack comes back around, and you hurtle it towards him, it puts both his hands out as if to catch it, but it just goes right through them and embeds itself in his chest. And then as he goes to grab it, it just wrenches itself back out and starts going. It comes right back to your hand.
Is Echo, I'm so glad to see. Oh, that missed. Yo, this guy's a dick, and bring it back. Question: does anyone other than Fez have melee or ranged weapon attacks? Not magic. Okay.
Echo has the capability to, because they have the Sword of the Plains. And
if I actually managed to wield that.
No.
8 has the capability to,
wave.
as they have wave.
I can poke.
But you're not within 5 feet of him, unfortunately. So that's not gonna work. So we're gonna do. I'm I'm gonna bonus action hover my blades.
Okay, so you switch to the point of bonus action. You release the blades, and they go back to hovering at your side, just kind of bobbing and weaving there.
I feel like they're like kind of circling my head a little bit, kind of kind of having their own mind. It's like sparkle, but like really scary sparkle.
So at the beginning of your next turn, you'll have to use a bonus action to draw another weapon. Okay, so awesome. Then with that being Jericho's turn, it's now going to go to Fez.
Should I be predictable or chaotic?
Okay.
I could be very predictable, or I could do something really stupid.
You know the answer. The thing is, you know the answer.
That's true. I'm going to upcast heat metal at 4th level on his eye. Because if it's the same eye that I have, that goes directly to his brain.
Should I be chaotic or should I be predictable? Why do you ask questions to which you already know the answer?
The answer is I should be Jigsaw, apparently.
Like, more crime!
I want to play a game.
Man.
Oh man, I never ever got to use my villain, the Toymaker.
I mean, it's never too late.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
never
find the
too late.
Toymaker.
It truly isn't. Right, okay, in that case, that is a dexterity saving throw if you can't drop it.
That is...
It's a con, isn't it?
Yeah.
Con save because he can't drop it. Okay, awesome. Let's go con save. This is a magical effect, so he does have advantage. That did not fucking help. Con save. That is a total of 15.
Oh wait, no, it's a con save to hold on to it. He doesn't
He
drop
just
it. He just
automatically
takes it.
he just automatically
That is
takes
auto,
the fire.
yeah.
Yep.
I love that for him. We love that for our evil old man.
That's 4d8 because I'm upcasting.
I love that.
Ooh, okay. That is 19.
19. 19 fire damage. That is, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Is that everything for you, Fez?
That's gonna be everything. Oh, I'm gonna move back to where Pinchy is, the war wagon. I have an idea.
Remember,
I thought
you
Pinchy
don't have
disappeared.
Pinchy.
He's not. He hasn't disappeared. I just can't summon or dismiss him. I built him. He's just no longer an infernal engine.
Yeah, he's just no longer. There's no longer like a sentient communication. He's just a wagon at this point.
With a drive core.
So, is that you finished your turn there?
It is, yes.
At the end of your turn, he is going to utilize 2 of his legendary actions to cast a spell.
Predictable.
It's within 50-foot radius, 100-foot high cylinder. So that is going to that's going to catch. That's going to catch. It would hit everybody now if he was targeting everybody, but he's not. He's specifically targeting Fez. So Fez, this is going to be centered on. This is going to be centered on you. It's also going to hit your wagon, and I believe the only other person, because of the shape of this room, because they haven't moved. Actually, they did move, but they moved back. The only person that would be making this roll would be 8. So
where are Herillion and Silas in all this?
Remember, they stayed to help move the mages and everything out.
I thought they were here because Herillion, they were fighting against the magic aura thing last time. They were making saves for it.
Oh shit, yeah they are, fuck. Thank you for reminding me I'll roll for them. I've been so excited by everything else, I
Can we
didn't realise
have
they were
more
there.
help? I'm like, can we have more help?
Very cool. Let me pull them up. I was so excited about the gang getting back together. I forgot there was NPC.
Like, give us our fallen angel and crazy mage. We need them.
Okay, there we go. I have them up now. So yeah, they're here now. So in that case, they haven't moved. So they'll be caught in it as well. So I'll have them make saving throws, and I'll just throw them in at the bottom of initiative order as well. But they'll come in next round because they stalled for some reason.
Yeah. And
Not because the DM is over emotional. The save that you're going to make here is going to be a dexterity saving throw.
Why dexterity?
Because that's what reverse gravity tells me.
No.
Oh, great.
Okay, that was pretty good. That's a dirty 20.
And I have a 21.
Nasty 20.
A dirty 20 and a 21 will not succeed.
This dude's got like a 25 like Echo.
He actually doesn't. He's got less than Echo.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I'd be scared. Echo's busted.
So Echo is the BBEG, we just don't know it yet.
Right.
Oh yeah, I told you, we've been planning this for months.
Well, the BBEG is a half caster, so like.
You guys are going to float to the top of the ceiling that's here, which is not the highest ceiling, but you're still going to go 40 feet in the air.
Can I use my wings to help me not smash into it?
Let me see if it does say anything about creatures that can fly. It doesn't say anything about wings being able to help you, unfortunately. And what it does say is, if some solid object, such as a ceiling, is encountered in this falling objects and creatures strike it, just as they would during a normal downward fall. So you're going to take 4d6 damage from this as well.
Rude. Rude.
A 6, a 6, a 6, and a 4. So that is going to be a total of 22 magical bludgeoning damage as you guys strike into the ceiling. And that is a legendary action.
Question: is it magic bludgeoning because we just fell and we're taking gravity?
No, it's magic bludgeoning because you are forced into it.
Okay, cool.
If he were
Starry
to,
form gives me resistance to physical damage, but if it's magical,
if he were to do what he's going to do right now, which is as he hits you into that and it goes back to his turn, he's going to drop concentration as a free action, which means you're going to fall. That isn't magic damage because he's not.
Okay, so I'll take half damage on this then.
Yep.
At least I'll take half.
Like for that one, you can start flying.
That's going to be 16 on that one, so you'll take 8 from that 8.
I'll take me.
I'll take me.
And the concentration holds on both, so heat metal is still up.
Yes.
At the beginning of his turn, he is going to choose his spellcasting modifier to be charisma. And as he does that, the purple veins recede from his arm, and his body starts to glow, and writing becomes visible over his entire body. As he's going to start now channeling the divine. So with that in mind, he... Oh yeah, definitely. Is it? Nah, I'm doing it. He's doing it. He is going to raise a hand up, and he's going to sacrifice 2 of his attacks. He's going to cast a spell. Spell he's casting. Circles start to appear on the ceiling.
Is he doing like meteor storm?
No, he's not doing meteor storm.
No, he's doing power word kill with expanded targets.
I would never do that to you guys. It's not power word kill. It's a spell called Judgment.
Please.
As I need all of you who are there to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's new round. It's new round, right?
It's in the beginning of a new round, yes.
That's so cool. Counterspell.
That's so cool. Counterspell. Awesome. At what level?
We're just gonna try 3rd again. You know what? This is working.
Okay.
Look, I'm being stingy. I'm sure this is a high level spell, so I'm not gonna. Just go ahead and roll your damage.
Ouroboros gave us hydrate.
Hydrate.
Water bottle with me. I'm sorry.
I'll take another sip for you.
Thank you.
Hold on.
I promise I'm really good at drinking water. I just don't usually have it during the games because I have to pee 1,000.
Well, though that's also true, but you're also a warforged, so you don't need to eat or drink. So I got you.
Exactly.
Don't worry, I chugged mine for you.
So, Constitution
Abby's
saving
here. We're
throw.
all thirsty.
Oh my god. No, you.
Constitution saving throws from everybody.
I got a 23.
Oh, I should roll that. Huh?
Yeah. 23.
Okay.
19. So no.
I also got a 23.
Wait, I have advantage.
Gosh.
I have advantage against spells and magical effects.
Hell yeah!
Roll that advantage.
That's worse. That's worse.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry about that. But I do have resistance to spell damage now. So.
Heck yeah.
Show off.
Is that part of your transformation?
I'm very faint now.
Yes. We love
Does
that.
a 23 pass?
Is it a meets it beats it?
Meets it, beats it.
23 is a meets it, beats it.
Yes. Okay. This guy's GC is 23.
This guy's weak. This guy's
As these rings expand above all of you, and if you cast your eyes up, you see very briefly clouds, beautiful shining golden light, and you hear heavenly chorus before a pillar of radiant light slams down on top of you. To those of you who succeeded, which is a 23, as I said, meets it, beats it, you will take a total of 23 radiant damage. To those of you who failed, you will take 56 radiant damage.
And if one has resistance, it's going to be half of the 56, so that's going to be
23.
23.
That's not half of 56.
Sorry, 28. 28.
Ah.
So if you
Teacher, you
pass it,
forgot your sinus homework.
Yeah, no, sorry guys.
That's fine. Question: Does
fine.
my transformation as a seraph help me at all with this?
I don't think so.
Because I'm technically half celestial, half warforged.
You're not celestial enough yet.
That's so valid.
I wonder if the celestial transformation has resistance to radiant damage at any point.
Let me look. I have
Well,
don't
maybe
know.
that's an
I don't
upgrade
think-
that Echo can get, or it can get at some point.
I don't think any of the transformations give you resistance to any type of damage.
I mean,
I'm
mine
looking
gives me
at it.
resistance
I'm
to
not
spell
seeing
damage.
it. Dang. Yep. Nope.
But that was a
Oh,
boon
wait,
I
no.
had to pick up.
There's a thing called Holy Bulwark that I can get some resistances, but that's not till level 3.
So, yeah, there's on level 3, one of the things you can get gives you resistances depending on what you got.
On the other side of it, as he's used 2 of his actions in order to cast it, 2 of his attacks in order to cast a spell, he can only do 2 attacks now. So he's going to turn, he's going to look towards you, Jericho, and he's going to put his hands up, and as he puts them up, bolts of radiant light manifest in his hands, very Zeus Thunderbolt style, and he is going to hurtle them both towards you. The first attack is going to be a 23 to hit.
Flash.
Okay. Use your
Flash
reaction.
good.
One of the blades comes
So,
out and slashes.
The blade just splits it, and it just doesn't hit me at all.
Awesome. Second one is going to be a 27.
You suck.
I mean, I thought that was impressive, but like, okay, cool, fine,
I thought that was
whatever.
pretty cool.
I
would just like to know when I suddenly got all these hands. When did I have this much hands?
By now
Really?
I've only got
You
two.
You
But
gave me the
maybe it's not
blueprint. You
brilliant.
gave me the blueprints for a wagon that acts weird if I paint it different colors, but this guy gets to summon the very power of God. That is going to be a total of 12 radiant damage as it strikes into your chest on the second one. That is that. He is going to use. No, he's not going to use a bonus action actually, because the point where I could have used it, I have bypassed. So never mind. After him, it's going to go to number 8.
Yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and let's do healing word at 2nd level. And I'm going to use the healing word on Fez.
Yeah.
He and I just got kind of, ping-ponged against the ceiling.
A little extra crispy right now.
And I rolled really badly when I needed to roll really well, so that's 8 health for you.
You.
And because of my starfish, you're gonna get an additional 13 health.
An additional 13 health.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've been fucking up so hard, you guys. I'm so sorry. Apparently, I have this thing called adaptive strategy, so whenever I give you guys a command, your next roll or saving throw has advantage.
Oh no!
That could have been useful the entire 9 months.
Oh
That's
no.
okay. That's okay.
I think we'll live.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, potentially.
We'll find out after today.
Yeah. And then 8's gonna take to the air, so if this guy tries to reverse gravity on her again, she's already flying. Her wings are out and ready to catch her. She'll fly up like 20 feet in the air.
Okay, you fly 20 feet in the air. Anything else for you on your turn?
That's all I got. That's all she wrote.
That's all you got. Then after 8, it goes to Echo.
Alright.
Right.
Alright. Okay. I don't know if this guy can counterspell or not. So I get really nervous. I get really nervous that he's gonna use my own tricks against me, which honestly is so fair if he does. I respect that. Okay. Guess what? You're never gonna believe this, Bran.
Disintegrate.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
My worry is that he's got legendary resistance or something.
It actually does. I wasn't using it in the last one because I wanted to see the disintegrate, but he rolled a 2 and a 3. I rolled them with disadvantage and then forgot that I should just be rolling it at base because he's got advantage on magic stuff.
Yeah.
But so that would be a 3. So I'm going to use one of his legendary resistances.
Dang it!
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry, I
That's-
shouldn't have said anything!
No, that's so fair though.
I already
That's
knew he
why
had them.
I'm
It's just on the
I
first one I wanted
know.
him to get hit with. On this one I didn't.
Yeah, no, that's so fair.
Valid.
And that's one legendary resistance gone. So
exactly.
the
He's
cool-
probably, hopefully, got 2 more. Normally,
The
they
real
only have 3.
the real reason why I was doing this is, I'm gonna be so honest. I don't remember Echo getting this, but I'm attuned to it. I have the Feywild shard, So whenever I use a meta magic option, I can decide to roll on the wild magic table. So I'm gonna do
Genius.
that.
Roll
Yeah.
wild magic. Roll wild magic. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait. I've got.
4 out of 100.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
I have a D1000 wild magic table.
Oh gosh. Alright, I gotta use Google then. Pick a number between 1 and 1000, Google.
Okay, so it is a D1000, but it's actually 500 options for wild magic surges.
Okay. So I roll
This
on
is really
1000.
fucking weird, because what did you roll?
So it's between 1 and 1000?
Between 1 and 1000.
Okay, I'm gonna have to just Google pick a number between 1 and 1000.
Do that. Just do that.
Hi,
Do it,
Mom!
do it.
Good to see you all.
Hello!
My dog has to stay in here.
He's losing his mind.
Oh, buddy. That is Google
Same
said
smile.
353.
653.
353.
353. Okay, this could be. These are fucking wild. I'm just saying. 353. Okay, cool. What do we got? Okay. This is fantastic.
I don't TPK us again.
No, you don't.
Wouldn't be the first time. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
Sorry, it wouldn't be the first time. I'm not salty about that.
Okay, so I need you to roll me a d10.
10.
Okay, so the caster is immune to any damage for 1d10 minutes, but any loot or magical item that you find during this time disappears from your inventory once equipped or pocketed. No pain, no gain.
Okay, so any magical item that I get during this
That you
10
find.
minutes.
What you've
That I
got on
find.
you, fine. But if you were like,
Oh,
oh, cool, that looks like a funky dagger, that dagger just poof, out of existence.
Oh,
Wait,
so
so
I'm
I'm
we
just
haven't
immune to
casted
damage right
prizes.
now?
Just immune to damage for 2 minutes.
Oh, sick!
Just so you know, just so you are aware for the chaos level of this wild magic table I've got, if you had rolled one simple higher, you would have brought a moon from the nearest orbital point crashing down onto your location.
I would have Majora's masked all of us.
Wow, it feels like you come right back home, hon. This feels so familiar.
Echo's just like, I feel weirdly relaxed right now. Like nothing can hurt me.
Before I left, I had
retreat, like the
Before I
They
left, I
just
had
found theirs in.
100. Before I left, I had 100 options of random magic shit. I've been percolating in the Feywilds. Now there's 500 weird things that can happen.
Do you know how many moons I've brought to the Feywild? So many.
It's just a patch of the Feywild and it's just like a cluster of 9 moons randomly kind of just oscillating around each other. Okay, so yeah. Echo, you're just immune to damage for the next 2 minutes.
This is a great fight for that to happen. Just saying. It's like a super great fight for that to happen.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Echo?
No, I think becoming immune to all damage for 10 minutes is pretty good.
Then in that case, we go to Jericho.
I do the thing that I do best. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Is anyone
first-
within melee now?
I don't believe so.
God, will you guys? Dang you, all being so freaking ranged. I'm gonna stay ranged, and I'm going to hit them with my swords. Bonus action, bringing them down.
Bonus action, you're bringing your swords from...
Yep.
Okay, cool. Got you.
23,
23 will hit.
24.
24 will hit.
Fuck you. We don't need to talk about that last one. 42, 48, 51 damage.
51 damage, and you can include the psychic this time.
Oh! 8, 9, 10, 11 on top of that.
So that'd be 62.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to do it again. Action search.
Second action surge, no problem. Roll to hit
Oh,
again.
like I'm not. This. If there's a fight to action search, this is it. I don't like this guy. Ooh, not. It's 22.
22 will hit.
Sweet. Oh, that's another miss. That's a crit miss. Well, that's one hit. That sucks, but whatever. 31 damage.
31 damage. Anything else for you at all, Jericho?
It's very much it comes back, boom, boomerang, boom, boomerang. It's trying to specifically get to that crater in his chest, trying to just open it up more. And the couple of them just kind of nick his arms, like hang off of wires and stuff. And she's just like, "You're standing still, but it feels like you're moving nonstop. Didn't he have? Hold up, he's supposed to have mirror image on himself, isn't he? I'm supposed to be rolling for that. We forgot.
No, it dropped almost immediately.
Oh, okay.
He got hit with disintegrate.
That does things to that mirror. Yeah,
I don't think he's got the capability of rolling a. It was 78, so that would have been a 39. He's good. He's good. I don't think he's rolling that.
That's valid. Okay, that is the end of my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Jericho, he is going to utilize. He is going to use one legendary action in order to cast a cantrip. And the cantrip he's going to cast is going to be... Where is it? I lost it. It disappeared. No, I'm going to go back. He is going to cast Radiant Flame. He's going to target 8 with that. So wait, I need you to make for me a dexterity saving throw.
That comes. Oh, dex save for us.
Radiant Flame is... Just going to double check. Now that you've said that, I've immediately just went in my head, is it? Because I just like to doubt myself. I always just think I'm wrong. See, if it turns out I'm right, I'm going to be so mad at myself. Sacred Flame, sorry. Yeah, it was a dex save. It was a dex save. I knew I was right.
That's not gonna say that's a 16.
16 is not going to be enough, I'm afraid, as it has been confirmed that his spell save DC is a 23.
No.
So you're going to take bang on 20 radiant damage.
Okay.
Hey, no, sit.
As he gestures towards you and this bright light pulses in his hand, and he's going to be, I do as you do, and destroy out, and clenches his hand, and this burst of radiant light inside you pulses through you, light shining from within.
Not fun. Okay.
Not fun at all.
What?
That's going to go to Fez.
All right. First things first, I'm keeping up the heat metal. Bonus action. That is going to be 19 again. And I haven't lost my subclass spells yet, right?
No, you've lost the effects of your subclass.
Right.
So you don't have your subclass spells.
So I don't have Eldritch Blast anymore. Well. Alright. Back to the classics. Firebolt.
Love a good old firebolt. I might not have the Eldritch Pew Pew, but I can still shoot you with some fire.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will be a meets it, beats it.
Yes.
Okay, the AC is 20. Good to know.
That's what I do. I accidentally hit DCs on the nose.
Love that.
Alright. Let's see what I can do with 4d10 worth of fire damage. A lot. 35.
Whoa! Nice,
I mean,
man.
as far as what you can do with 4d8, that's pretty good.
Yeah, 40-10. 40-10.
4d10, sorry.
Yeah.
35, you said, yeah?
35.
35 is definitely a number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that everything for you, Fez?
Almost. Hey, Echo! Do you want this really evil-looking sword? So you can just, like, wail on the guy?
Not right now. Not right now.
Okay.
Don't give it to me. Do not give it to me right now.
Wait, you have a sword. Just wail on the guy.
With a sword? Why?
You're invincible.
Okay, but don't give me anything because I think it'll disintegrate.
That's in a sense, that's kind of the point.
Oh, sick. All right,
Here,
yeah,
take
give
this
me-
evil sword. Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
sure.
sure.
No, it's
Yeah,
gone.
I don't think it would be too bad, Abby, if you accidentally disintegrated the sword of Cass.
Yeah, sure. Give me that.
Because I've had that in my fanny pack for months.
Sure, I'll have a little chat with him before he moves on.
So you are handed the sword of
I'm not handing over the sword of Cass.
Are you handing over the sword of
No.
Cat? No.
Fez keeps forgetting that it's in his bag.
Okay, then in that case, it's going to go then to, if that's your turn there, Fez, it's going to go to Herelion. And Herelion is going to draw his greatsword, levy the blade, and he's going to charge forward. He's going to leap, and he's going to strike down. He's going to use all of his attacks. He's going to pump a Divine Smite into both. Both of those attacks are going to hit. I'm going to roll the damage very quickly here, guys. Just bear with me. Okay. A total of 49. So as it crashes down with the first strike, there's an explosion of radiant light, and as the light pops back up, you see him swinging the blade in for a crosscut, and it strikes again, another explosion of light, but the light almost seems to explode out and then be sucked into the enemy, as in this form, he is immune to radiant damage.
Dang it.
8 goes, "Aw, there goes all of my plan."
I've got other spells. Mostly, I'm just trying to make sure we don't go down.
No,
We're
Same with-
actually doing so good right now, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure he's playing with us.
Oh yeah.
It's
what I'd be doing.
It could be
I
that.
feel
You
great.
you could also accept the fact that he is only just came out of this thing. His powers are probably settling in. But after Herelion, it does come to Silas. And Silas is going to leap forward. He's going to throw his hands back, channel arcane energy into his hands as much as he can. And as he does that, you guys are going to see him. He's going to pull from the back of his his wraparound that he has. He's going to pull out a scroll. He's going to open it, and as an action, he's going to utilize a magic scroll that he has here. And the magic scroll has a spell on it, which I'm pulling up just now. It's a lovely, funky little spell. Red energy starts to coalesce around his hands. And he is going to take a D10 damage for every level of the spell. Cool. So I'll roll that in a minute. I just want to get this done out of the way for the damage on this guy. He has to make a charisma saving throw. First one is a 7 on the die, the second is a 5 on the die. So with a 7 plus a grand spanking total of what's that charisma up here? That would be a total of 17. That is going to be a failure, as he's going to channel a spell called Journey to Hadar. When you cast a spell, creature you can see of your choice is thrown by a cacophony of whispers as you attempt to send it into the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. They must succeed in a charisma saving throw or be rapidly flung to the far realms and dragged back. He will take a 3d10 cold, 3d10 acid, and 3d10 necrotic. So that's going to be 17.
Volunteers tribute.
That is 29. 29 plus that becomes 42 damage. Oh, it takes that going through and then coming back. So 42 and 42 makes 84.
Is this our ally doing this to the BBEG?
Yes.
Ah, never mind. Oh, nice.
So the spell hits them, throws them through, and then drags them back in the space of one turn, and they take the damage going there and coming back. And that is all they can do, really, except for they will bonus action. That is a touch-based spell, so they had to run in and hit them. They will bonus action, and they will. What's that thing?
Move?
Yeah, no, it's. I know it's move. It's the bonus action. He has it on his spell. Let's give it to him if I look at it. Misty Step. I couldn't remember the name of the spell there. Bonus action, he will Misty Step back 30 feet. And at the end of his turn, the BBG is going to use their legendary action and their 2 remaining legendary actions to cast a spell.
No.
As they are like deeply breathing. You can see their wounds melding back together, and they're going to flex their hand and throw it out as they're going to use it to cast teleport.
What? Teleport? What a little. I was going to say a word. That was not very nice.
What a little B word.
So as they throw this out, they go, "We will meet again once my powers have realigned themselves."
Yeah.
Until then,
Carry me with a spoon.
enjoy. And then they're going to limp through the teleportation as it closes behind them. and brings you all out of combat. Right at that point, explosions are going to rain from above as
Blias.
the entire bottom portion of this entire facility snaps, and you guys all feel as you start to sink. The platform you are on is grinding down the long elevator shaft, rapidly approaching the sea level. The sea floor. Sorry.
Potentially crushing anything that's underneath us?
No, so the thing is, it's like a wraparound around this elevator shaft. The elevator shaft's in the middle.
Okay.
So it's as if the control parts of it broke off, and it's just sliding down of its own accord.
Okay.
But you're sliding down through water. It's not going to pick up anywhere near enough momentum to crash in and do damage.
Okay.
So as he teleports out, you guys hurtle towards a creature you can hear groaning and moaning, but also heading towards your last destination, where you were intending to head to rescue Young.
My boy!
Yeah, boy.
And it is with that.
I'm gonna take a break.
No, that's where we're going to end for today. That's where we're going to wrap. And next session we're going to come into conversations and then potential next steps. Thank you very much for everybody coming to see our session today. Thank you for coming to meet our BBEG, the Lord of the Fleet, and thank you for being here for the triumphant return of Echo, showing exactly why everybody should have an Echo. Like, just have somebody counterspell, disintegrate.
I'm a two-trick pony.
And they're good tricks.
Listen, I only got two tricks,
They
but the
work.
tricks work. Again,
We need to
thank
go
you very
back
much
to the
for-
classics.
What I would like to say very, very quickly is that as much as the session was short, it was to push focus onto the first meeting of the BBAG. I wanted the party to see, and I wanted the party to enjoy having Echo back and not have any kind of outside
Having their
things
Echo.
come in and take away distraction of it. So, do I have anything I want to bring up at this point? Not really. I'm going to be at UK Games Expo and I'm going to be at PAX U later on in the year. If you're going to be there, come say hi. If you're not, well, ignore the previous message. But if you come and say hi, I give fist bumps, I give nice crisp high fives, and if you're up for it, I also give hugs. So you should come and say hello. I'm going to be running games with Gehenna Gaming. It's going to be fun. Other than that, I don't have anything to say, so I'm going to pass over to my lovely players, let them plug whatever they want to plug. So I say we start off with, let's start off with Abigail.
Hello. My name is Abigail, also known as Abigail the Nerd. You can find me under all my socials with that. 2 B's in the name. I know it's weird. And you can follow me right on over to Dyson Autism's Twitch channel here in about half an hour, where we're going to be doing New Rollis, where I play Lunara, a changeling moon druid, and we're hopping into her backstory. So you'll see me in formal wear tonight. A Feywild Unseelie Masquerade Ball is what's going to be happening tonight. And so that's going to be really fun. And I'm very excited. And then on alternating Wednesdays from New Rollis, you can find me over at the same channel under Tales of Aegis, where I play Sybil Holloway, a Weaveborn, which is something I made, a Weaveborn Runechild sorcerer. And she's very, very sad. She's a very sad girl. It's very fun to play. And over on Brinier's YouTube channel, there is a Walking Dead campaign called The Echoes of Actor That is a 6-episode campaign. I believe 3 episodes are out now. The cast is incredible, GM'd by Bryniersa. The cast is Postmodern Bard, Bardic Sweet Tea, and Pyrea. And Pyrea also did the art. There's a custom theme song by the Dungeon Maestro. It is good stuff. It is some hard-hitting RP. I'm really excited for when episode 6 comes out because I did special effects makeup. So that was very fun to do. But I think that's all. Go vote for the Crit Awards for all the lovely people at this table, and for the campaigns here at World Tree Quests. And check out posts online. Lots of people are campaigning for the Crit Awards this year, so just keep an eye out and vote for your faves. That's it.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Abigail. Moving on to M. Is there anything that you would like to plug at all?
One, I would like a fit check of this Unseelie masquerade outfit. That sounds beautiful. You can find me on Sunday on Vex Wild's channel with our beautiful DM, Son of Asgard, as we play in Tullish Amity, which should be, I think, 3 p.m. PST.
Oh, that dress is beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, you look... Oh, I can't wait to see you in it. That's so pretty. That's such a good color. But
It's supposed to be a Crit Awards dress.
Vex Wild 14, isn't it?
yeah, Vex Wild 14's channel at 6 p.m. EST, where I'm playing Dr. Manavel, my Mind Flare Bard. His reveal happened last session. And then next Saturday, because next week's my birthday, on Tuesday, it's my birthday, and so for my birthday present, I asked my partner, Dr. Dungeon Master, to run his first streamed game. It's been fucking time. He's been DMing for 11 freaking years now, and he wants to run a game on Twitch. So this is like practice round. So he's running a carnival-themed one-shot for me, Vex, and the Norse Raven at 3 p.m. PST on Saturday the 12th.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Moving on swiftly to Jess. Anything you'd like to plug at all, Jess?
I'm here on Saturdays for a Dragon Age game where I play a sad little mage. But other than that, I'm here and I'm happy.
Fantastic. Glad to hear it. And moving on last and certainly not least to Johnny Deadman. Anything you'd like to plug at all?
As usual, I will be with Gehenna Gaming at PAX East in Boston, coming up very soon. You will find me running mostly Eldritch Automata, but there will be one session of Liminal Horror that I will also be chairing. So, I also give hugs.
The hugs are good. I got a hug at PAX U. It was good.
Very squishy.
I also got a lobster roll squishmallow, which my child has stolen. It's the greatest squishmallow ever.
A little bit of Boston for you.
Little bit of Boston for you. Thank you very much for that, Johnny. If that's it from my players, then that's it from me, and so that's it from us. Thanks very much for coming to see us today, folks. I have been your DM of Doom, Son of Asgard, or World Tree Quest here on Twitch and YouTube. With me today, we have had Wingo the Wizard, we've had Stories from the Roses, we've had Johnny Deadman, and returning to the World Tree, we have had Abigail the Nerd. From all of us here at World Tree Quests, good night, stay safe. Even if you only have 2 tricks, if those 2 tricks fuck up a BBEG, then those 2 tricks are damn good tricks. Also, don't pull a finny. Good night, folks. Good night.